So some of the parents think that it's not worth it to educate a girl.
I grew up in hip hop, and what hip hop is like culture and like a language, like a phenomenon that, inspires.
I'm Mark Record, and this is the Rise Report. You may remember Travis Vasquez as a rapper from the second edition of our magazine back in 2017. He has since transformed into a visual art sensation, selling his work on both the East and West Coast. Now known as DNTWATCHTV, he has opened a venue and a gallery, or an anti-gallery, here in downtown Buffalo.
Hey everyone, I'm Kayla with the Rise Report, here with Don't Watch TV in his anti-gallery space in Buffalo, New York. So you're talking about life as art and collaborating and kind of evolving what your art is based on your own experiences. Can you talk a bit more about the vision for this anti-gallery space and how that fits into your ideas of art as life?
Yeah, I did the anti-venue shit, and that was dope because like they took that idea and I had something to like give me an obstacle and struggle and to get to the diamond of it. But the idea is just like decolonizing spaces, really being able to go anywhere and just like for me personally with the art, like gallery space, like, oh yeah, some dude own this spot, so I gotta like go to him for approval to whether my stuff is valid to these people or whatever the case. My thing with the anti-gallery is just like a statement, really, like we don't need your gallery to present our work or to feel validated in what we see as art, or like high art at that. It's like I know the power, I know the strength in the ideas and the art, and putting that together in a space, like that's what hip hop is to me. Like whatever these galleries is trying to do is like a watered down version of what, for me, and I'm not saying it for no, this is just my mind on it, because like I grew up in hip hop, and what hip hop is like culture and like a language, like a phenomenon that, inspires. And it did that more for me than like art galleries. Like art galleries just showed me shit that looked nice, didn't really speak to me necessarily. So this is the anti of that. Like it's gonna be music, it's gonna be people, it's gonna be all of that.
Well, why are you doing this in Buffalo? You could be in New York, you could be in LA. You've got a lot of amazing connections and collaborators all over the world at this point. So why here? I mean, it's home, but can you speak to that?
I want to tell you what I told one of my friends in the world. Like, so Buffalo thing, when you come here, is like, welcome to Buffalo, an all-American city. And I'm just like, damn. I'm out in the world, and it's like, no matter where I go, I'm in America. No matter where I go, I'm black, and I'm like dealing with just the stuff in the world and meeting people, seeing good things, and I'm like, damn, there's a lot of bad stuff that's associated with the idea of America, just as much as like, I live in the goodness of America and the culture of it. I also see like this city that I come from as being like a concentrated piece of what the country is as a whole. So coming back home for me always it remind me like, oh shit, I could just do it here. I don't feel as trapped because like I'm not stuck here, and like I've been other places to like stretch my mind and where I can go. Like now I'm like, oh yeah, I can take this to fucking Jay-Z. Like that shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I know the shit that I'm doing is like, it's reaching them. So like, all right, now I just gotta like focus on me.
With the support of Buffalo's Girls Education Collaborative, the Katanga School for Girls is a leader in the fight to empower young women in Tanzania.
The fight for equal rights for women is fought on many different planes. In Tanzania, that fight includes allowing girls to receive an education to escape genital mutilation and forced marriages. We spoke with Paris, a recent graduate of the Katanga School for Girls, about her experience and plans for the future.
Okay, cool. So I'm just going to jump right into the questions then, Paris, if that's cool with you. So my first question is, what can you tell me about what are the most common and biggest challenges for adolescent girls in your country of Tanzania?
Okay, so early marriage and female genital mutilation are the biggest and common challenges for adolescent girls in our country of Tanzania. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And why do you believe that girls are subjected to traditions like child marriage and female genital mutilation? And why do you think it continues?
So some of the parents think that it's not worthy to educate a girl, and therefore they base more to boys than girls. Actually, female genital mutilation and child marriage are kind of similar. If one is circumcised, then is considered an adult and able to take care of family, then she can be married. And it's mostly around 12 years old to 14 and some 16. And that is probably around when someone has graduated from primary level. Therefore, when she is circumcised, she gets a high bride price from the older polygamous men who want to marry young children. And that's why it's considered as child marriage. It's very rare to find a young boy marrying another girl. It happens, but it's not that common. It's mostly common to older men giving out high bride prices to girls who have been circumcised. And I think it continues because it's a one way of earning the family money. The bride price is actually from 5 cows to 8 cows up to 10. But for the old days, it was actually up to 40 cows. So up to now, they still continue it because it helps them in sustaining their lives, but also in paying for the school fees of the boys to get on with their studies, but not the girls. Yeah.
And do you feel that gender-based attitudes and the way things are done are changing in your country? Are these issues being openly discussed?
Yes, gender-based attitudes are actually changing in our country. These issues are openly discussed. Many people are now rising up to discuss these issues openly and making everyone aware of what is going on. It's mostly in the rural areas where many things are happening and they are not discovered by the public and they are not known. That's why whoever gets education and wants to save maybe their family or the clan, and they try to say these issues openly to different people so that they can be known and actions can be taken on them. Therefore, they are actually changing. Yeah.
And who are the people in your country leading this change?
Women are actually at the front row right now leading these changes. As you can see right now, we have a president who is a woman, and it's all because she studied, so she's actually an educated person. But also religious groups are at the front row in leading these changes. But we have different centers like GP Moyo here in Musoma, which actually takes girls who have run away from different problems, for example, female genital mutilation or early marriage, and they find a way to how they can go on with their studies. And therefore, religious groups and women are actually the main activists in this kind of changes. I can also not say that men are not taking part, because there's the government and men are also included. They are also standing up and fighting for the rights of the women. So many people are actually leading the changes. Yeah.
That's awesome. And so you attended a high quality and all girls residential school. What advantages do you think that experience brought you as you now navigate an environment that can be challenging for females?
Attending a high quality and residential all girls school has actually helped me in building self-confidence myself. When I was in primary, I was not able to stand in front of many people and speak up, though I was able to give out speeches and participate in debates. But it actually became different when I joined secondary school. They have these ways of how we can exchange different ideas, and we can research and learn on things that we want to know and we would like to know more about them. Then we can share it with other people. So they give us a lot of opportunities and chances to meet new people, but also to discuss what we think about and how to come into a conclusion, all of us in agreeing with one thing. So it actually helped me in building my self-confidence, being able to stand and speak up, then people listening and understanding. It's actually a good thing. All that is thank the school. Yeah.
That's wonderful. And so what are your personal plans for the future?
Actually, right now is acquiring higher education as I start from A levels, advanced levels, which I start next Monday. And it actually takes 2 years. And then after that, I would like to join the university studying about international relations. I would like to do more with relations among nations, my nation and other nations, representing my country in another country. So probably I'd like to be an ambassador dealing with international relations. Even diplomacy works for me. Yeah.
Well, thank you for talking with us today. I really appreciate it, and this was super informative, and I think people are going to really like learning about your story.
This will be the final Rise Report for the summer. Thank you for watching the first 12 episodes. We put this show together with the support of NeighborWorks community partners. Take control of your energy bills with a home energy assessment through the Home Performance with Energy Star program. To learn more, visit nwcpbuffalo.org/energy-audit.